Hello, Recon87 and welcome back to Combat Mission Cold War. We're going to be jumping into a brand new scenario, and this time we're going to be having a look at the fleeing Altdorf scenario because I'm really intrigued by the premise. So it's quite a small scenario. We are infantry only. We're going to be playing as the US and it is in a built-up city map. But the thing that made it stand out for me and made me want to play it is because, you know, like 90% plus of the combat mission scenarios you'll play in any combat mission game tend to be, especially against the AI, tend to be either they hold a point and you have to take it, or you hold a point and you have to defend it. And that's the vast majority. And that's fair enough, that's what a lot of combat is. And the thing that intrigued me with this one is the fact that our mission here is not to attack or defend, but it's actually to get out of dodge. So what's the scenario? Well, we are a infantry platoon and an engineering platoon. We were sent near the front at the very start of the Cold War, so 6th of May 1982. So we got sent up to the front, I think, yesterday. Before the war kicked off, we were there just to repair a water main. Nothing too untoward. Unfortunate for us, as we were near the front, they had a massive Soviet invasion. We find ourselves 20 kilometers from friendly forces, staring down the face of a large Soviet force. So we have to extract ourselves from this current situation. So we're currently holed up in a church in the centre of town, and we need to extract ourselves across the map to the southwest corner and get out. So that's our main objective. It's not about killing Soviets, it's not about holding positions, it's just about preserving our forces and running away. Now, from a game mechanic perspective, we do obviously get points for killing Soviets, but I'd like to, I'm going to focus on the actual mission that we have here in terms of preserving as much force as possible and rescuing them. Although that said, given that we have bumped into some advanced Soviet elements and they have destroyed all our vehicles, even if we've made it off the map, I'm not sure they're going to get much further. But yeah, the scenario starts. So we obviously noticed the large movement of Soviet formations. We hid in a church overnight, or rested up in a church overnight, if you want to put a brave face in it. Unfortunately, first thing this morning, actually not, middle of the afternoon, take that back, we've bumped into some Soviet infantry elements. And this smoking pillar here, which you can't see at the minute, is a BTR. And so we have lost both our trucks and our jeep support, but we did knock out the BTR. However, there's some Soviet infantry, we've been informed, have piled out of that into nearby shops. So they're probably going to start a scenario with Soviets even here or somewhere along here. And so we have to extract ourselves before presumably more Soviets turn up, and what I'm going to guess is an ever-increasing Soviet strength. I don't know exactly what forces they've got, but I have a funny feeling they're going to swamp us if we just sit still. So let's maybe have a quick look at the map as a whole. So there's our escape route over here. Obviously, fairly small map, heavily urbanized. What's our play going to be? Well, the kind of dominating feature beyond the kind of house-to-house type combat is this open field of grass here. So at some point we need to get across this. So either we could say push due, was that east? Is that east? No, that's south. I always get my compass mixed up. Due south, and then head down to the west. Or we could come west and then head south. And for me, I think the safest route is going to be pushing down this way, getting across where it's nice and narrow, probably round the back here if we can, and then pushing along this edge of the map towards our escape route. Now we do have engineers, they do have demo charges, which is going to come in really handy because that allows us to open up routes. So for example, if we take this route along here, where we want to maybe skirt along the edge and protect ourselves, there's these walls which would normally force us out onto the main road. Obviously with engineers we can just blow some holes and away we go. So that is going to be the general game plan. As ever with kind of a fighting retreat, what we're going to want to do is set ourselves up some fire bases and then pull back our front elements behind those to set up next level fire bases and then pull the front element back, so on and so forth. And the really interesting thing here is going to be the trade-off we make between the kind of strength of fire and resistance that we put up and how quickly we move. So obviously the more firepower and more casualties we inflict on the Soviets, the better for us. But the longer we take, then the stronger their forces are going to build, and that's really going to impact our survivability. So in terms of forces, as I said, I've got a full infantry platoon. So we've got 3 squads. Each squad has your standard 11 men in it. Everyone's equipped with an M16. We also have 2 underslung grenade launchers, and each squad also has 4 laws for anti-vehicles. Although presumably someone should have 1 less because we took out a BTR. That doesn't necessarily seem to be the case. So a bit of a gimme from the game there, but I'm not complaining about an extra law. In addition, we will have a handful of grenades, obviously, for our launchers. The engineers, fairly similar, 6-man squads though. They also have a couple of laws, and they have the 6 demo charges, as discussed, and obviously a plethora of grenades as well. In addition to supporting our infantry, we have 2 machine gun teams with the 3-man teams with an M60. Job done. So, what I will do now is I'll go away and I'll plan my initial orders. Like I said, I'm going to try and fall back in this general direction. So I think the first plan is going to be to get guys out of the church and get us not so clumped up. We are very clumped up, and that's mildly terrifying. So I probably want to put some fire support in these buildings, and then I'm going to look to pull the guys down this avenue towards this set of buildings. Going to be my next point to set up on. And then we're going to try and make it across the gap. At least that's the general plan. So I'll jump off, I'll issue those orders, and we'll come back and we'll see how this plays out. Okay, and we're back. So my general principle on attacking this is going to be I'm only going to move maybe 3 or 4 squads, or half squads, because I won't break everyone down, at any given time. So at the start, we're going to pull this infantry, because I think, or I feel like they're fairly secure bugging out the back of this building, because I think given the Russians are here, we can expect them maybe in these shops, and then if there's some supporting elements, probably in and around here. So we're going to pull these guys back just here for just now, but I will continue to move them down, provided that's safe. We're going to grab these engineers. They're going to act a bit of a forward element for now. There's a nice little alleyway that's pretty protected we're going to use, and I think we're going to use that as a pretty main route of avenue of escape down to this complex, where I would like to set up some a fire base in this building. I think it's pretty good line of sight of everything. And at some point that's going to work in our disadvantage if they bring in some more armoured assets where we don't want to be seen. So having great line of sight down this road may actually be kind of premature, but a bad thing. Words fail me. Because if someone comes in there with a heavy machine gun or a tank or anything like that, they can just nail us from a distance. That's going to go badly. Also, let's say I want to start getting people out there, so I've pulled out this half squad and this platoon, and we'll maybe try and extract kind of 2 of these guys a turn over the first few minutes. It's going to a little bit depend what happens with the Russians, so maybe let's just find that out. There's that BTR. Okay, we found the Russians. Oh, and we've taken a casualty straight off the bat. That is unfortunate. Yep, just Russian infantry, AKs, firing free. Hopefully we'll get some return fire on that. This is worrying. Cool. So we have got the second BTR. Looks like we've taken out the gunner. And he is running away. We've also got some more infantry appearing over here. Okay. That's a hell of a firefight. Some casualties out on the Russian side of things, which is a good couple of casualties on the Russian. We'll have a look at that in a minute. And looks like we've got a machine gun deploying up here. Okay, that was a pretty eventful first minute. So I want to check out what happens with this BTR here. It looks like it's our machine gun team up in the bell tower. And indeed it's our chap. Is he the one with the M60? No, that's just an M16. Yeah, there's the M60 there. Doesn't make the kill, just makes him run away actually. not as good. I mean, what about over here? Obviously some pretty angry Russians inflicting casualty upon us. Oh. Just small arms fire takes one out. Grenades and all sorts flying around. Okay, so one Russian casualty over here. Nothing in the BTR. It would have been nice to take that out nice and early. But over here looks a lot more promising. That's a lot of Russians. Okay, so full squad turns up. Looks like grenade takes out one of them, takes out two of them. Okay. Alright. Well, that was pretty darn eventful. So, I'm going to keep you guys in here. I'm going to say... let's go command phase, please. Tempted to get you to try and take out that machine gun position, because that's pretty dangerous. I'm tempted to keep these guys in here for one more turn. Just to help out. Can you... target in there? No, you can't. Okay. We are going to want to pull out the next batch, and especially these guys who have taken 2 casualties now. That's unfortunate. Okay, let's get you guys out of dodge. In fact, well, let's pull you all the way back, because my engineers are pretty valuable with the old charges they've got. So we'll pull you back. Next one to come out, well, it's probably going to split this squad down. And then we'll pull half of them out as well. Or do I want to keep them in, just pull... I'm going to pull my HQ team out as well, because I want to keep a little bit of firepower now, and then probably next turn I'll try and pull out Clock Tower. So let's pull you out. I mean, this seems to be... the safest route is to get into these buildings and go out the back. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's come into here, and then we can duck out the back. You don't seem to be doing very much where you are. Let's move you. Let's get you out of here. Let's get you following this team over this direction, who made it here without incidents. You come over here, and we'll swing them over in this direction. In fact, just get you all the way down here, around here. Get you set up just in, say, the second store for now. I will have to watch out exactly what they expose themselves to, and at some point we're just going to have to bail from here, but I think that'd be good to get some line of sight up here, and I'm going to get you to do the same. We'll have that kind of next kind of fire position there. I don't want to water ourselves down too much. Keep you where they are for now, so we're pulling just 2 engineers out this turn, and then we'll pull, say, 3 out next turn. Oh, as we move. Yeah, we'll pull these 2 guys out next turn, and then we'll pull these 3 guys out the turn after. I'm going to have you... yeah, there's no firing lines that way. Is that a problem? Potentially. Do I want to bring... do I want to bring them over here so they can assist in putting some fire down the street? Probably going to be... actually, I'm going to do it, because it's going to be required to... suppress these guys to make sure that when we're finally pulling out, we're not just getting AKs in the side, because that will cause huge amounts of casualties. Meanwhile, I'm happy for our guys to keep wailing on this infantry section, or unit, whatever you want to call it. It'd be good to inflict some more casualties there. I'm really disappointed we didn't do more damage to that BTR. I'd kind of hoped short range, these dudes could launch a lot at it, but c'est la vie. Okay, let's crack on. Minute number 2. Far too much talking there for not enough happening. Firefight. BTR's getting shot to pieces. Oh, looks like we took casualty. Let's see if we can give as good as we can get. We have extracted another couple of units. Some more grenades going out. Fuck, I just ate a grenade. Okay, looks like we've got the better of this fight over here. We'll go have a look at that in a moment. Good. That's a lot of red crosses. I'm going to go look at that on the replay. Engineers pulling out the back of the church. Okay, wow, this is a hectic start of things. Right, let's go back. Let's have a look what happens to this infantry brigade here. Oh, lots of crosses, I love it. So they're pretty pinned down. And as for grenades are doing the damage for us, so we'll have to watch our ammo supplies. There's 4 dead Russians here. That's still just 4 of them. Yeah, this guy just watching through a window. Grenade right on the sill. Oh, hello. What's that? That's 1 grenade just to get 3 guys. That's impressive. And I think it's our HQ unit. Our having to go. Ooh. What are you doing here, mate? You should definitely have pulled back. Are you the man? Are you the one popping grenades out? Nice. Nicely done, my friend. Okay, so we've, I think, not eradicated, but the threat over here is pretty reduced. That's excellent. How are our friends in the shop getting on? Yeah, no issues really. No crosses, okay. And then, what happens here? I'm assuming it's like a law from these guys at a vehicle? But we shall see. I should have paid attention to what the mark was. Oh. Oh no. Oh no, they weren't good crosses. That's my machine gun team getting absolutely taken out. What by? Oh, RPG. One of these guys? I'm not sure. Not sure exactly where it comes from. Can't see anything. And then boom. Okay, that's a sore one. That's kind of all my glorious and thoughts in victory, turns out not quite to be as good as I thought. Alright. Let's go command phase. Time to pull you out, boys. Let's get you out. Yeah, that's fine. Pull you back over here, and you guys are in here. You're kind of facing the wrong way. Engineers, we're just going to keep them pushing down this way, and our other engineers, I want to try and get someone over here sooner rather than later. Now we've lost. I should have checked whether we managed to take out the machine gunner in there, because that's going to dictate whether we want to put people in this position or not. Because we may actually not want to hold this. We want to pull back and say, actually, let's hold this building so we can ambush them if they come around the corner, rather than expose ourselves to that. I'll put these guys up in, see what they can see, but I might just pull them straight back out again. In fact, and for you, I think I'm going to go and just get you to come straight over this way. Set yourselves up. That's the wrong building. I need to get in this white one. Okay, see what you can see there. Good. Right, you're pulling out. You guys have got to pull out this turn. Let's pull you out over in this direction. I think should be okay. And let's pull you guys out as well. Legging it down the street. I'm going to have you come set yourself on the second floor here. Just keep your eyes, make sure nothing untoward comes down the street as we're pulling out. Awesome. I'm still going to be left, so they're pulling out. I'm going to have one squad, which will then we'll pull out next turn. Oh, I can't believe I lost that entire machine group. That's upsetting. And yeah, I don't think I want to contest this street. I think I'm going to give them the view of this street and say, hey, you can have it. Not interested. Yeah, so if I'm going to do that, do I really want someone in here? Probably not, because they're just going to get shot up. I wonder if... yeah, I was going to use them as potentially scouts. Tell you what, I'm going to put them there, I'm going to hold it until we get everyone out of the church, and then I'll pull them out of there. Okay, let's push on. Yeah, this is a bit dangerous. I think we've got these guys relatively well suppressed. He says getting shot in the face. I should have gone into these buildings rather than across the way. Although that's where these guys are going. Good response. Okay, we are getting this squad at the back. Oh! Oh, come on, man. These rockets are killing me. Literally, literally. It's you, isn't it? Blooming fire an RPG at us. Ouch, that hurts. This is not going quite as well as I hoped. Right. I need to do two things here. You are useless. Yeah, you can't cover both angles, can you? Right, you cover this angle. Although don't shoot your own men. But they have just taken a casualty here, which is good. And they are pinned. How do I best extract the rest of these guys without just getting them murdered? You target that building. I'm going to pull out the most of this squad. And I'm just going to try and get them down this way. And you target that building. So hopefully we can get these two guys suppressed, we pull them out, and then this guy's going to have a tough time, but I'm not going to lie. You're not doing anything useful for me right now. Actually, can you guys target this building? Hang on, hold the phone, hold the phone. No. That's disappointing. Okay. In which case you're not any use to me. Please come out and start heading towards our next position. I don't suppose you guys can target them? No, okay, fine. Alright, so it's going to have to be, and then these guys are going to have to essentially pull over this way, unsupported, with just these guys supporting there. That makes me somewhat uncomfortable. I had hoped, I did have high hopes of getting a lot more men out of this alive. We've got some more vehicles we've spotted. Well, maybe that original BTR, it could be more of them. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, you're pulling out. You are not, but you should be. Let's just pull you back out to here for now. Until the rest of them get going. Okay. Okay, shoot them back, boys, please. That's your job. There we go. Otherwise, come on, you need to suppress those boys. Move, 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 move. What are you doing? Come on. Okay, that went okay. I think we took one casualty there. Just near the start. Yeah. Meanwhile, the remnants of the Russians here. We do any more damage to them? Probably not. We've only got much in the way of firepower now. That doesn't look like it. And over here. At least we managed to keep them kind of pinned. Not so much anymore. Okay. Oh, well, now we've kind of broken down our weight of firepower is a lot less. Right, you guys, unfortunately, are now just going to have to try and leg it out here. And the way we're going to do that, just by, in fact, let's go fast. Let's see if you can just absolutely sprint it to this point, please. And then head down here. Can you... I don't think you can see over here. No. You can see there, though. Okay. You guys take on that. Boys take on over here. Ah, no, you can't see that building. Okay. Right. Fine, let's not do this then. If we can see, if this guys can take on that building, I'm going to have these chaps just leg it into this direction, where hopefully they're a bit protected from over there, and I'm just going to pull these guys out. Let's go. Get out of dodge, lads. This is my staging house. Okay, down in there. You boys leg over here, and then get yourself down into that. Right, we are slowly making our way over here. We've got our engineer's position. I want you to move out. Really want to get ourselves to here, and then try and get across the road. And we're going to blow a route through this building. In fact, I don't think we need to blow a route. We might have to walk through this building. I would like you very much, actually, to get into that position. Hold that corner. Probably a better spot for someone like you guys. Get in here. Let's go over there, and then when you guys get up, and we'll move our no, don't do that. We'll move our engineers over once you're in position. Beautiful. These guys moving back. These guys need a job. Let's get yourself down here. Get yourself over here. And then get yourself in there for the next phase. It's going okay. I'm upset by how many casualties I've taken so far. Let's look. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Okay. Not ideal. And I'm probably going to take a couple more before we're done with this. Yeah, you guys aren't happy with life. We'll hold you there for just now, and we'll keep going forward. Right, come on lads, pull out. Come on. Take you up and run. There we go, he's off. Good, good, good. Go, 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 go. Alright, that actually worked relatively well. Sweet. We're going to run for one more minute and then we'll probably call it a day. What I'm going to do is actually split you guys up. Split teams. And I'm going to grab one of you. Just move you upstairs. And then we'll pull you both out. But I want to give this guy time to get out before we pull back with these two. You should probably be facing the other way, my friend. Meanwhile, we've got some infantry in position here. Move you over just into supporting this guy for just now. We'll pull you guys out later. We have got our machine gun set up over here. Excellent. And we've got some additional infantry on the way as well. Oh no, you're heading away that direction. That's fine. Pull these guys right in. Alright, this is starting to take shape. We have had some casualties. I think it's safe enough where I can just have you bomb around to level 3. What level's my machine gun on? 2. Let's have you go on a different level. You've seen the danger of high explosive grenades. Alright, let's roll for one more minute. Extract these guys. And we're going to call this first video to close. So it's probably going to be a shorter series, this one. Let's see, we'll get through it in probably 3 or 4 videos. So I think it's an interesting, dangerous, more compact scenario. These guys have been very quiet. So really our hopes and dreams now is going to be to ambush small sections of Soviets as and when they come. That is terrifying. Oh. Looks like I've got some forces set up over here we're going to have to deal with. Okay, interesting. Interesting indeed. But we've got most of our route open. We're going to have to protect ourselves when we actually go to the escape route proper. It's not looking too bad. This is worrying. I would like... What would I like? You guys do have laws if it does turn up, but that's quite a long... You really want to just come around the corner and you see it and you blow it up, but we're about to pull you guys out anyway. But anyway, I'm rattling on. All that's going to have to wait for next time. So yeah, do let me know what you think. I think it's a really interesting little scenario. It could have started better. You know, 9 casualties. If we took 9 casualties and that's it, I'd probably say that's not too bad. I suspect there'll be a few more before we finish this mission. But it's an intriguing little change up in terms of what we're trying to achieve. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed it. And as ever, I'll catch you all next time. Cheerio!